What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jalen. This is coming to you from Elevated Minds. Um, what I'm going to be going over is I'm writing a book, and the name of the book is going to be called The Leap of Failure Becoming Your Best Self. And what this book is about is really my life challenges, experiences, and things that have happened to me over time, and how these things that did happen, I used them to turn my life around and really just create it for the better and use the losses, the lessons that I've learned, use that as wisdom gained and really just continue to elevate my life and keep elevating my mind and my body and soul and just really stay vibrating at a high frequency, stay elevating. It's trying to stay positive, giving out good vibes and all that kind of good stuff. Really, just being the best me that I can be, so I can continue to elevate and crush all the goals that I've set out to crush. So I mean, and I feel like that's what we all should be doing, And I feel like everybody deep down wants to be their best self, but a lot of people don't want to put in the work, and or sometimes people just don't know how to do the work. And I'm just gonna be kind of a guide for you guys, um, like a little beacon of hope. Whatever you're going through, it doesn't have to define who you are. It doesn't define who you are, and it doesn't have to keep you down. There's always another way that you can redirect that energy and just put it into something positive. And that's what I want for you guys. No matter what you're trying to do, if you're trying to start a new business, or you're just trying to be the best teacher for your students, mom, father, uh, uncle, you know, if you have if it were just like a supervisor or manager, or you own your own business already, or whatever it is, trying to finish school, you can be the best self that you can be, so that you can maximize, or for one, maximize your life results, your relationships, um, your self love. Like, these are things that are huge, and um, I feel that we stand in our own way a lot of times, and we just need to learn, which the topic of today is, one of the topics from the book is letting go. And I believe this is one of the very first steps in um, really just stepping into your best self. There's a lot of times we got to let go of some things. Anger, from it could be somebody did you wrong in the past, like cheated on you, or betrayed you in some way, lied to you, manipulated you, used you, different things. I've had all these things happen to me before, but you don't see me, you know, letting that dictate how I am as a person. That's because I've learned how to let that stuff go, and you got to move forward. That's the only way to move forward, is to let go of stuff. We holding on to all these baggage of hate and anger and bitterness, and holding on to these grudges. And it's like, something we gotta learn is forgiveness isn't for the other person. The forgiveness is for you, and it's forgiveness is really accepting what has happened. It's something, this thing has happened to you, whatever it might be, and using that as, okay, I might not get the closure that I want from this person or this situation, and closure within myself is enough. And you have to get to that point, because sometimes there's that person you want to confront, you might not be able to confront them. So they might be dead. They might have ghosted you, totally blocked you, and disappeared, fell off the face of the earth, moved away. You know, and sometimes you have to be okay with that. And letting go is literally, it's forgiving the person, forgiving yourself. Sometimes we stay in situations for too long, and then we beat ourselves up for it. Like, I know people that have stayed in abusive relationships, and oh well, we've been together for 5 years, so it makes sense to stay. Like, that's what I mean. That sometimes we gotta let this stuff go. If it's not serving us, you gotta let it go. You know what I mean? And so, learning how to get to the point of, look, this is where I'm trying to go, and if I've got people, situations, and habits holding me back from getting up here, and I'm still down here because I keep falling victim to my own cycle of negativity and self-deprecation and all this stuff. you know it comes a point where you gotta have enough self-love for yourself and say, hey, like, I'm doing this for me. I want to be the best me that I can be. I've got things I'm trying to accomplish in life, and I can't do that if I'm stuck holding on to old ways and old habits and old people that don't, aren't, encouraging me, or aren't helping me to be a better person, or they're bringing out the worst side of you, or whatever. You know, um, Sometimes we outgrow people. Sometimes people outgrow us. It's the circle of life. It happens. And some people aren't supposed to be around you for the rest of your life. Sometimes they were here for a season to get you to one point. Sometimes they were there, just until you got to this point. And now, sometimes you can't bring everybody with you as you elevate, and that's just the way it is. But it's learning how to discern, and because you don't want to just let everybody go, but you do have to learn how to let go of a lot of these things. A lot of times it's stuff within us. Sometimes it's not even the people around us. It's stuff that within us. Like, think about it. How do you talk to yourself in your head? Holding on to an old way of thinking. Our subconscious minds are very powerful things, and if we are just letting it, do its thing, run rampant, and sometimes if you think about it, sometimes we having negative stuff with ourselves, like little dialogues, like, beat yourself up because you didn't talk to that attractive person you was wanting to get at, or you relate to so and so's wedding and you beat yourself up about it, and you still didn't forgive yourself, or you failed a test, an exam that you didn't really study for. It's just like things like that. And listen to yourself, listen to yourself and what your mind is saying. A lot of times we're so negative to ourselves and we don't even realize it. And that's where your healing starts, is with your awareness. And once you become aware, that's when you can start to realize, oh, this way of thinking ain't gonna help me get to where I'm trying to go. Oh, doing this type of habits isn't gonna. I'm trying to be in the best shape of my life, and I keep going to the grocery store, eating, or buying the healthy foods, and then I go to the drive-through a second later, or I totally blow my healthy eating for the whole week, just because something didn't work out, in my favor. And that's me eating my feelings. There's other ways to do this, you know, um, to counteract things that happen. And a lot of times we just fall right back into our old habits. We can't let go. I'm going to use this analogy, and I'm going to cut this video short. I'm not trying to make it too long, but I'm going to use this as an example. There is this documentary on, I want to say it was Animal Planet. I watched it it was years ago. But anyways, so it's about these monkeys and these poachers, and these poachers would try to catch these monkeys by setting out traps. And these traps, usually they'll do like a coconut, they drill a hole in it, or like a little box or something, and they drill a hole in that, and they put like a little thing of food in there. And what that would do, they would just make the hole just big enough for the monkey to put his arm in. So when they would leave, they would tie their stuff up to, tie the traps up to a branch or a tree or whatever, something that's not going to move. And then the monkey would come, try and get the food, grip on it, and then when he makes the fist, he can't get out. And the monkeys are in such a scarcity mindset. That's really what this is representing. They won't let go of the food. There's plenty of other pieces of fruit all around the jungle, and they out here just trying to get this little piece of food, and that they can't get out of there. And a lot of times we do the same thing. We set ourselves up for failure. We have all these other choices of opportunities in life, and we sitting here trying to grab this one thing that don't serve us no more. These bad thoughts, these negative people, negative mindset, self-deprecation, falling into anxiety and worry. We just hold on to these things. We cling to it because we're familiar with it. And we we don't even realize, we really don't even realize how much that really affects us when we hold on to these things, and it's holding you back from getting the things that you do want in life and need in life and deserve in life, because you just so stuck on this old way of stuff that worked for you when you were 15 and 20 isn't really supposed to always work for you when you're 25 through 35 or 40 or whatever age you are. Some things change, and as you evolve, your needs are gonna change. Different. You're not gonna stay the same, and that's okay. That's a normal part of life, and we should be continuing to grow and evolve and transform and do better and learn and become better people and really just elevate at that high level. None of this low vibrational stuff. When you get keep a low vibration, you're going to do low vibrational things and hang around low vibrational people, which is going to continue that cycle, which makes you go right back to grabbing that fruit that you don't need. You know what I'm saying? Hold those old ways. And so I just want to encourage y'all today, become your best self. Do the work. It's hard. It's definitely hard. Sometimes we got to go to therapy. Sometimes we have to I listen to healing sound stuff on YouTube. There's different things that you can do. You can meditate. You can really, take time out to really discover yourself and really build yourself. I really encourage everybody to do the work. I'm going to have more videos on this, learning how to do your shadow work and learning how to look within. Am I the problem? Like sometimes we have, there's some things in us that we got to let go of, even though we're not intentionally trying to hurt anybody. Sometimes we have toxic behaviors, and that doesn't make you a toxic person. But that's another video. I'm going to go into some more stuff with that. But anyways, I'm keeping this short. If you guys have any questions, send me a DM. If you liked what I just went over today, if you have any input, I definitely would love to hear from you guys, because I would love to do ideas that you guys have as well. This is going to be a forum, a platform for really everyone, because everyone goes through things, and I just want to make this like an open space. I want to eventually have like a community where people can just come together. We can talk about things that we deal with every day, and this is really for our healing. This is going to be us coming together, explaining, really just understanding each other as humans, and what everyone, it's not just about you. Some other people are going through some things like just like what you might be going through, or worse. And really just being able to open up to each other and like really just throw some love on each other. And I want to hear from you guys and things that you would like to talk about. So anyways, like, comment, share, follow me. I'm gonna have all my information below the video in the comments. And then we'll do this again soon. All right, y'all be safe, be blessed. Talk to y'all soon. Elevated Minds.